Okay, this is just to help you get set up with the Author Helper tool. We're not going to provide too much information since you guys are testing, but we wanted to at least help you get set up because otherwise you're just going to be completely lost. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into our Pages section of the WordPress site. So this is just the demo stuff that I do for some of the videos. But if you click on Pages, this window comes up, and then you click on Add New. And it doesn't matter what you put in here because we're going to delete it anyway, but we need to get it started out. So I'm just going to put ASDF, and then I'm going to click in this window. And what happens is we end up getting a permalink at that point. So we'll click Edit. And just so we're on the same page here, you can call this whatever you want to. I'm going to call mine L, which stands for link. And the reason I'm doing that is because it's very short. You can call yours link if you want, or my books, or whatever you want. But remember, the longer that is, the more of a URL it's going to eat up. Whenever you're trying to do things like Twitter, that's you want to keep that as small as possible. So I'm just doing L. Again, you can call this whatever you want. Just remember what you put in this field because we're going to need that. Then we're going to click OK. And then down in here, we're actually going to put an open bracket, and we're going to type TAH_link and a close bracket. And what this is doing is telling the system when a person comes to this page, run what's called the WordPress shortcode. So they come to this page, it sees this, and that means I'm going to run the tool. I'm going to run the redirector is what it's going to do. Okay, so that's all we're going to need for this. Now what we want to do is remove the ASDF so that it no longer has a title, and then we're going to click Publish. There is one more thing we wanted to do here, and that is this. See how it says right sidebar? Choose that, click full width. Get rid of the right sidebar, sorry about that. And now click Update. Okay, so now if we go back to Pages, we're going to see a page that says no title. Usually I don't like that, but that's kind of what we need to do here if we want to avoid having too much flicker happen and so on. So it's going to be called no title. But just remember what the that field is that you entered there. So if you put an L or a link or my books, whatever, just remember what that was because we're going to need it. All right, the next step is we're going to actually install the plugin. So we're going to click on Plugins. Then we're going to click on Add New at the top. Upload Plugin, again at the top. And we're going to choose a file. Now this is going to be wherever you downloaded it, okay, is where it's going to be. So it's just the TA links 1.0, assuming you're testing 1.0 right now. And then you're going to click that, click Open, and then you'll click Install. Now it's going to take a couple seconds to do the upload. Then we're finally going to get this page, and we're going to click Activate Plugin. Okay, so now the plugin is over here on the left-hand side. Now I'm assuming you've already gone through the licensing side, so you actually have the licensing information, which will say registered up here. If not, you're going to need to do that first because you need to actually license this in order to see everything. So anyway, we'll take care of that separately. So now we're going to click on Let's Get Started. And here's where we're going to put that value that we just created of that page. So I'm putting an L there. But again, you can see I have in the past tried link and so on. So if yours was called link, you'll type link. If yours was called my books, you'll type my books, whatever it is. Again, I put an L, so that's what I'm going to do. Fallback URL, this should be the URL of your home page. In this instance, we're on a demo site, so that's the fallback URL that's in there. And this should automatically show up for your page, but just so you're aware. This is going to be a global affiliate ID for the United States for Amazon. And this one's for the UK, and this one's for Apple. So this basically is just saying, if I can't find an affiliate ID anywhere else in the system to use for a particular link, I want to use this one. You don't have to fill these in if you don't want to. This is completely up to you. Then we have the date format. So do you want European? Do you want the United States? And then you can read the text here to see what these are for, and also for beautifying the URL, what these are for. If you do decide to beautify the URL, you'll have to take one more additional step. I do recommend that you beautify the URL because you get this nice look, as opposed to this ugly look where it's got the question mark TAH equals 1, 2, 3 crap in there. This way you just have this. Looks pretty cool. So I'll just walk you through real quick what you do for that. So you click Update User Settings, and it says right here, Please note that you selected Beautifly URL, you'll need to do the following. Click on the WordPress settings menu option on the left side. So before you actually click anything, you'll see that it's right here. Then click on permalinks, then click on save changes. So that's really all there is to it. You're just going to click settings, permalink, save changes. So we'll say OK. We came back out here, so now we're going to click settings, permalinks, save changes. That's it. All right. And now you can go back into the Author Helper tool. You have all of the menu items sitting right here. And go ahead and have at it. Test things out. See if things are intuitive to you. Or if they're not intuitive, let us know. Just let us know what you think and how it works out. Thanks.